بسم الله الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين. قال المؤلف رحمه الله تعالى: الرابع الثالث الحامل والمرضع إذا خافتا على والديهما.
أنت قلت الحامل، قلت الثالث الرابع. أعد.
الثالث الحامل والمرضع إذا خافتا على والديهما أفطرتا وقضتا وأطعمتا عن كل يوم مسكينا وإن صامتا أجزأهما.
ترجم.
The author, he said, with respects to those who it's permissible for them to break their fast in the month of Ramadan, he said this is the pregnant woman, the woman who is breastfeeding, if they both fear for their child, the pregnant woman's child to be, and also the breastfeeding child, that they break their fast and they make the days up and they feed for every day that they broke their fast a poor person. And if they were to fast, their fast would be accepted.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله وصلى الله وسلم على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. القسم الثالث من المفطرين في رمضان: الحامل والمرضع. ذكر المصنف في هذا القسم أولاً إذا خافتا على ولديهما أفطرتا وأطعمتا وقضتا، يعني تفطران وتطعمان عن كل يوم مسكين وتقضيان. وثانيا إذا صامتا أجزأهما، يعني يصح صيامهما. وبعض أهل العلم ذكر أن الحامل والمرضع لهما حالتان: إحداهما إذا خافتا على أنفسهما أفطرتا وقضتا، والحال الثانية إذا خافتا على ولديهما تفطران وتقضيان وتطعمان عن كل يوم مسكينا. وأقول يجب أن تعلم كل مسلمة أن الحمل والرضاعة لا يسوغان، يعني لا يبيحان الفطر وحدهما. فمن كانت حاملا أو مرضعة وهي صحيحة سليمة ليس بها مرض فإنه يجب عليها الصيام، ولو أفطرت كانت آثمة. إذن ما الذي يسوغ للحامل والمرضع الفطر في رمضان؟ والجواب: يسوغ لهما الفطر في رمضان للمرض الذي تخافه على نفسها كشدة الضعف أو الغثيان والتقيؤ أو الحمى الشديدة، هذا خوف على نفسها. والخوف على الطفل إذا كان لبنها يجف، إذا صامت ينعدم اللبن، فالطفل لا يجد شيئا أو يصيبها ضعف. إذا أرضعت تعبت. والخلاصة أن الحامل والمرضع إذا خافتا على أنفسهما أو على ولديهما أفطرتا وقضتا وليس عليهما إطعام. ترجم.
The Sheikh, Hafidhullah Ta'ala, he began with respects to the third category of those who it's permissible for them to break their fast in the month of Ramadan, which is the pregnant woman and the breastfeeding woman. The Sheikh said that the Musannif, the author of this book, he in this category mentioned that if these two individuals, the pregnant woman or the breastfeeding woman, fear upon themselves harm to themselves or their children or their child, then they should break fast and they should feed poor people in its place, and they should make up the fast also. This is what the Sheikhs mentioned that the author mentioned. And then the Sheikh said that the author also mentioned that if they fast, the fast is accepted, the fast is valid. The fast is valid. And then the Sheikh said that the people of knowledge have mentioned with respect to these two individuals, the pregnant woman and the breastfeeding woman, that they have two states. That these two have two states. And the first of those states is that they fear for themselves. They fear for themselves. The ulama, the Sheikh said, have said that in this state that they should break their fast and make up their days. They should break their fast and make up the days that they've broken their fast in. And the second state is when they fear for their child. And when they both fear for their child. The Sheikh says that the ulama said that they should break their fast and that they should make up the days and feed for every day that they have broken their fast a poor person. And then the Sheikh said that he says that it is imperative that every Muslimah knows that that the pregnant woman and the woman breastfeeding does not break their fast for the simple fact that they are pregnant or for the simple fact that they are breastfeeding. The Sheikh said, so if a woman is pregnant or she's breastfeeding and her health is sound and she's not ill, then it's obligatory for her to fast. And if she was to break her fast, she will be sinning. And if she was to break her fast, she will be sinning. Then the Sheikh asked a question. He said, what is the reason for the women in these two states breaking their fast in the month of Ramadan? The state of breastfeeding and being pregnant. The Sheikh said the answer is that it's permissible for them to break their fast because of an illness that they fear for themselves, or because extreme weakness that may result in their fasting, or that they may be nauseous and vomit, or have high temperature. Or, and then the Sheikh said, in answering that question also, is the fear upon their children. So the first reason is the fear upon themselves, and that is if they feel weak, nauseous, high temperature, and the illness that they have. That's the first. The second is that they fear for their child. And the Sheikh said that this is if the breastfeeding woman, for example, her milk solidifies and the child is unable to drink milk from the breastfeeding woman if she fasts. Or the Sheikh said that by her breastfeeding and fasting, it results in her becoming weak. It results in her becoming weak and tired. So the Sheikh said that in summary, that if these two individuals fear upon themselves, say the pregnant woman and the breastfeeding woman, or their fear upon their child, that they should break their fast and make up the days, and they do not have to feed a poor person for each day they broke their fast. قال المصنف رحمه الله تعالى: الرابع العاجز عن الصيام لكبر أو مرض لا يرجى برؤه فإنه يطعم عن كل يوم مسكينا. The fourth, the Sheikh, the author mentioned is somebody who is unable to fast because of old age or because of an illness that there is no hope of him healing from this illness. The Musannif said, the author, he said that he should feed for every day a poor person.
القسم الرابع من أقسام المفطرين في رمضان من يباح له الفطر لكبر سنه، يعني كبر سنه فضعف وأصبح الصيام يشق عليه. واعلموا أن من كبر سنه له حالتان: الحال الأولى أن يفقد عقله فيصبح كالطفل، قد يصوم ساعة أو ساعتين، قد يصوم ساعة أو ساعتين ثم يطلب الطعام، فإذا جاءت الصلاة بدأ، فإذا صلى ركعة سلم ولا يدري كم صلى، فهذا سقط عنه التكليف ولا يطعم، عذره الله عز وجل. الحال الثانية من كان عنده عقل لكن يشق عليه الصيام، فإذا صام تعب، فهذا يفطر ويطعم عن كل يوم مسكينا. وإطعام المسكين من أوسط طعام أهل البلد. وكان أنس رضي الله عنه قبل موته بسنتين يفطر ويطعم خبزا ولحما. المريض الذي لا يرجى برؤه، يعني لا يرجى شفاؤه، مريض به مرض قرر الأطباء أن مرضه لا يرجى شفاؤه، له حالتان. الحالة الأولى أن يكون قادرا على الصيام ولا يشق عليه ولا يتضرر بالصيام في مرضه، فهذا يصوم، يجب عليه الصيام. الحالة الثانية أن يكون به ضعف مع هذا المرض الذي لا يرجى شفاؤه، عنده ضعف، فإذا صام تضرر والصيام يتعبه، فهذا كذلك يفطر ويطعم عن كل يوم مسكينا. وترجم يا أبا عبد الرحمن.
And the Sheikh Hafidhullah Ta'ala, with respects to the individuals who it's permissible for them to break their fast, and the fourth being somebody who's unable to fast because of old age or an illness that is no hope of it being cured. The Sheikh said that it's permissible for these individuals, and then the Sheikh explained, and he said the person who's unable to fast because of old age, they said that what is meant by this is that he's old age, because of his old age he's weak, and fasting becomes difficult for him, The Sheikh then said, so know, all of you, that whoever is of old age, for him is two states. And the first is that he's not mentally sound. And his mind state has become of that of a child. So, for example, he may fast for 2 hours or an hour or two, and then he starts asking for food. Or he may pray a rak'ah and then does taslim, and he doesn't know how many he prayed and how many rak'ahs he prayed. The Sheikh said that this individual is been excused from those worships which is required. He's been excused, and he doesn't fast, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has excused this individual. The Sheikh said the second state of an individual who's old is that his intellect or his mind frame is okay, but fasting has become difficult for him. And it tires him and it wears him out. The Sheikh said that this individual should break his fast and feed a poor person for every day he breaks his fast. And as respects to feeding, the Sheikh said that it should be done from the medium amount of food from the people of that town or from the people of that precinct. And then the Sheikh used an example of Anas ibn Malik radiallahu ta'ala anhu, that before he died by 2 years, he would break his fast and then he would feed bread and meat. He would feed bread and meat to the poor. So that's that. The Sheikh said the second aspect of this is the one who is ill and there's no hope for him to be cured. The one that is ill and there's no hope for him to be cured. And the doctors have established that this is the case. The Sheikh said in regards to this individual, again it's two states. The first of that is that he is able to fast and there isn't any harm in him fasting. It's not difficult for him and it doesn't cause any harm to him. The Sheikh said it's obligatory for this individual to fast. It's obligatory for this individual in this state to fast. The second the Sheikh mentioned is that the one that's in this state of an illness that's not cured, and by him fasting, he becomes weak because of this illness. Because of this illness, he becomes weak, and if he was to fast, it would harm him and he will wear him out. The Sheikh said that this individual should break his fast, and he should feed for every day a poor person for the time that he's broken his fast. وعلى سائر من أفطر القضاء، قال المؤلف رحمه الله تعالى: وعلى سائر من أفطر القضاء لا غير، إلا من أفطر بجماع في الفرج فإنه يقضي ويعتق رقبة، فإن لم يجد فصيام شهرين متتابعين، فإن لم يستطع فإطعام 60 مسكينا، فإن لم يجد سقطت عنه، فإن جامع ولم يكفر حتى جامع ثانية فكفارة واحدة، وإن كفر ثم جامع فكفارة ثانية، وكل من لزمه الإمساك في رمضان فجامع فعليه كفارة.
ترجم.
Now, the Mu'allif, he said, and this is the case for everyone else who breaks their fast, that they should only make up the days, except for the individual who breaks their fast because of sexual relations. So that individual, he has to make up his fast and free a slave. But if he's not able to do that, then he should fast 2 consecutive months. And if he's not able to do that, then he should feed 60 poor people. And if he doesn't find that, then he's exempt from him. And if he does have sexual relation and he doesn't do atonement, kafara, until he has another sexual relation, then all of this requires one atonement only. All of this requires one atonement only. And if he does make atonement and then he has sexual relations, then he has to do another atonement. And everyone who is obligatory for him to fast in Ramadan and he has sexual relation, upon him is atonement, a kafara.
قال المصنف رحمه الله: وعلى سائر من أفطر، يعني في رمضان، في نهار رمضان، القضاء لا غير. قبل قليل عرفتم القسم الرابع، وهو العاجز عن الصيام لكبر سنه أو لمرض لا يرجى شفاؤه، وأنهما يفطران ويطعمان عن كل يوم مسكينا. فقوله وسائر من أفطر يعني البقية غير هذين، ويريد المريض الذي يتضرر بالصيام، والمسافر، والمرضع التي تخاف على نفسها، والمرضع والحامل اللتان تخافان على أنفسهما، كل هؤلاء عليهم القضاء. وبينا لكم أن المرضع التي تفطر خوفا على ولدها ليس كذلك، ليس عليها إلا القضاء. فيصبح الراجح أن الحامل والمرضع إذا أفطرت خوفا على نفسها أو على ولدها عليها القضاء وليس عليها الإطعام. قال: إلا من أفطر بالجماع في الفرج، يعني المكان المعروف. فالذي يجامع زوجته في المكان المعروف هذا هو الذي عليه الكفارة، وهذه الكفارة مغلظة قوية مرتبة. أولا عتق رقبة مؤمنة، فإن لم يجد صام شهرين متتابعين، فإن لم يستطع صيام الشهرين أطعم 60 مسكينا، فإن لم يجد إطعام 60 مسكين سقطت عنه هذه الكفارة. وفي هذه الكفارة حديث أبي هريرة رضي الله عنه، وهو في صحيح البخاري، قال: جاء أعرابي إلى رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم يضرب صدره وينتف شعره ويصيح يقول: يا رسول الله، هلكت وأهلكت، وقعت على أهلي في نهار رمضان وأنا صائم. فقال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم: هل تجد رقبة؟ قال: لا. الحديث. والمجامع في نهار رمضان ذكر المصنف له حالتان، إحداهما له حالتان: إذا كرر المجامع في نهار رمضان، المجامع زوجه في نهار رمضان، نحن نقول المجامع زوجه لأن هذا مما يعرفه المسلمون. إذا كرر الجماع كم حالة له؟ ذكر المصنف له حالتين، إحداهما أن يكرر قبل الكفارة، فهذا عليه كفارة واحدة. الحالة الثانية أن يكرر بعد الكفارة. الأولى أن يكرر قبل الكفارة، والثانية أن يجامع ثم يكفر ثم يكرر. قال: هذا عليه لكل مرة كفارة. والتحقيق التفصيل، فإن كان التكرار للجماع في يوم واحد فالكفارة واحدة، وإن كان الجماع تكرر في كل يوم، يعني جامع 10 أيام، فعليه لكل يوم كفارة. بقي سؤال: هل المرأة عليها كفارة؟ والجواب: تجب الكفارة على المرأة إذا كانت مطاوعة مختارة متذكرة لصيامها، ولا تجب عليها كفارة إذا أجبرها زوجها، أرغمها، أو أتاها وهي نائمة أو كانت ناسية فلا كفارة عليها. وترجم يا أبا عبد الرحمن.
And the Sheikh Hafidhullah Ta'ala, he mentioned that the Mu'allif, he said that, and that is for, and as for other than that which is mentioned from those who it's permissible for them to break the fast, for them is qada, yani for them is to make up the days fast, make up those fasting days and nothing else. The Sheikh says, previously, not so long ago, we know the fourth category, and that is the individual who is unable to fast because of old age or because of an illness that that there is no cure for it to be, there's no hope for it to be cured. We know that they have to break their fast and feed poor people in its place. The Sheikh said, when the Musannif, when the author, he says Sa'ir, yani others, he meant those who are remaining other than that he's mentioned before, for those who for those who are sick, and those who are pregnant, the female pregnant woman, and the breastfeeding, the ones who fear for themselves and fear for their child. And the Sheikh said that for them is qada. For them is qada. And as for the breastfeeding woman and the hamil woman that fear for their child, then nothing is upon them except qada. شيخنا المرضع
عليها القضاء فقط سواء كانت خوفا أفطرت خوفا على ولدها أو على نفسها.
إذا خاف وأما الحامل
نفس الشيء.
And the Sheikh said as for the pregnant woman and the breastfeeding woman, that upon them is making up the days, and that's it. And then the Sheikh said that the Musannif, the author, he mentions except for one who has sexual intercourse through the private parts, and the Sheikh says that this is a place that that is well known. Upon this person is expiation, and this is a severe expiation, and it's in order, and the order is as follows. The first order is that they should free a believing slave, and if they are not able to do this, then they should fast 2 consecutive months. And if they can't do this, fast 2 consecutive months, they should feed 60 poor people. And if they are unable to feed 60 poor people, this has been exempt from them. They are not obliged to do this. And the Sheikh said that this kafara, this is the expiation. And then he mentions the hadith of Abu Huraira radiallahu ta'ala anhu, and that's narrated in Sahih Bukhari, that an Arab, Bedouin came to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and he was hitting his chest and pulling at his hair and raising his voice saying, I'm destroyed. I had a relation with my family and his wife in the day of Ramadan, in daytime of Ramadan. And then the Prophet ﷺ said that he should free a slave, to the end of the hadith. So then the Sheikh said, Hafidhullah Ta'ala, so the one who has relation in Ramadan, the Mu'allif, the author, he says that there is 2 different states or predicaments. They're in 2 different states or predicaments. And the first is, and before the Sheikh mentioned that, he says when we say a man who has relations in Ramadan, what we know is that we mean have relationship with his wife. The Sheikh said this individual is 2 states. The first is that he has continuous relations with his family before he actually does the expiation, the kafara. the Sheikh said that all this individual has to do is do one kafara, one expiation. And the second state is if he repeats the sexual intercourse after his kafara, meaning that he has sexual relations or intercourse with his wife, and then he does expiation, a kafara, and then he has sexual relation again. After that, the Sheikh says he has to do another kafara. So for every, so he has to do another kafara. So the Sheikh said in this issue, there's more detail and there's more explanation required. And the Sheikh said that if the individual was to have continuous relations in one day only, then he only has to do one expiation. So for every day, there's an expiation. And then the Sheikh said that here's a question arises, and that is, the woman who has taken part in this act, what is upon her? Is upon her expiation, kafara? The Sheikh says, number one, it's obligatory for her to do kafara if she done it on her own accord, and she knew that she was fasting and she remembered that she was fasting. Upon her is expiation like her husband. The second is that it's not obligatory upon her to do the kafara, and that is if she has been compelled by her husband to have sexual intercourse, or she forgot, or she was sleeping and he woke her up, then nothing is upon her. Then nothing is upon her. قال المؤلف رحمه الله تعالى: ومن أخر القضاء لعذر حتى أدرك رمضان آخر فليس عليه غيره، وإن فرط أطعم مع القضاء لكل يوم مسكينا، وإن ترك القضاء حتى مات لعذر فلا شيء عليه، وإن كان لغير عذر أطعم عنه لكل يوم مسكين، إلا أن يكون الصوم منظورا فإنه يصام عنه، وكذلك كل النظر طاعة. The author, he said that, well, as for the one who delays making up the days for a particular reason until the next Ramadan comes, then nothing is upon him apart from that initial making up of the fast. But if he was negligent, then upon him is to feed for every day a poor person, and also make up his days. And if he left making up his day, or he never made up his days until he died for any particular reason or excuse, then nothing is upon him. But if it was for no excuse, then for every day someone should feed a poor person for him, except if it was a fast connected to a vow. So for that case, it's just that fast that is done for him. There's no feeding. It's just a fast that is done for him if it's a fast with regards to making up a vow. And for every vow of obedience, yani.
أقول هذه مسائل تتعلق بمن أخر القضاء حتى يدركه رمضان آخر. ذكر المصنف رحمه الله عدة أحوال. الحال الأولى أن يؤخر قضاء رمضان حتى يدركه رمضان آخر لعذر كالمرض أو سفر لم يتيسر له الإقامة معه عند أهله، فهذا ليس عليه إلا القضاء، يقضيه فيما بعد. الحال الثانية أن يؤخر قضاء رمضان حتى يدركه رمضان آخر دون عذر، كسل فقط، ليس به مرض ولا كثرة أسفار، لا يقيم معها عند أهله. قال فهذا عليه القضاء والإطعام عن كل يوم مسكينا، وهذا هو مذهب الجمهور. ودليلهم أنه مروي عن أبي هريرة وابن عمر ولم يعرف لهما مخالف من الصحابة. وقال بعض أهل العلم ليس عليه إلا القضاء فقط، واحتجوا بقوله تعالى فمن كان منكم مريضا أو على سفر فعدة من أيام أخرى. قالوا فلم يحدد، وإنما أمر المريض والمسافر إذا أفطر بالقضاء فقط. ويترجم أبو عبد الرحمن إلى هنا.
Now the Sheikh said, Hafidhullah Ta'ala, with respects to the statement of the Mu'allif of the individual who delays his fasting, the Sheikh said that this issue, he delays his make-up fast to the next Ramadan. The Sheikh said this issue here that the Musannif mentions, he mentions different situations or predicaments. The first of those is if the individual delays making up his fast till the next Ramadan without a justified excuse. He doesn't make up his fast until the next Ramadan with a justified excuse, such as illness or he's traveling and so forth. And the Sheikh said that this individual makes up his fast later on. This individual makes up his fast later on because he has a justified excuse. The second is that the individual that delays his make-up fast to the next Ramadan without a justified reason or an excuse, such as, for example, he delayed it because of laziness, or he wasn't even ill and he wasn't even traveling a lot. The Sheikh said that this individual has to make up his fast and feed for every day a poor person. And this is the statement or the opinion of the majority of the scholars. This is the opinion of the majority of the scholars, and the proof that they use for this opinion, or they use as proof for this opinion, is that such a ruling has been narrated from Abu Huraira and Abdullah ibn Umar radiyallahu ta'ala anhum, and there isn't a recording of anyone from the companions who differed with this opinion. But the Shaykh Hafidhullah Ta'ala, he mentioned another opinion from others, from Ahl al-Ilm, from the people of knowledge, and that is that a person in this state, that he just makes it up only. He just makes up the fast only, the individual who delays his fast for no justified reason. he just makes his fast up only. And the proof that they use for this is a statement of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He says, مَنْ كَانَ مِنْكُمْ مَرِيضٍ أَوْ سَفَرٍ. So whoever from amongst you is ill or travel, then he should make up his fast in another day. And the Sheikh said that the people who have this opinion from the scholars, they didn't make any specification on when that should be done. It's generally left. So the Sheikh said that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala only ordered the person who is sick or is traveling that they should just make up their fast only, and he didn't specify when.
باقي. الحالة الثالثة من أحوال من أخر القضاء حتى يدركه رمضان آخر. من أخره لمرض ومات قبل أن يتمكن من القضاء فلا شيء عليه، لأنه لم يجب في ذمته شيء. هو أفطر لمرض واستمر به المرض حتى أدركه رمضان آخر ومات، فلا شيء عليه، يعني ليس عليه قضاء ولا إطعام. الحال الرابعة من أخر القضاء لمرض ثم شفي من المرض ولم يقضي، قال مات يعني ولم يقضي، قال يطعم عنه، يعني يخرج أهله من ماله إطعام مسكين عن كل يوم أفطر. إلا أن يكون الصوم منذورا، يعني من نذر أن يصوم 10 أيام ومات قبل أن يصوم، قال تقضى عنه. والصواب يا معشر المسلمين والمسلمات الذين يحضرون معي هنا ومن تبلغهم هذه الدروس بعد عن طريق المكتبة السلفية في برمنغهام ببريطانيا، أن من مات وعليه صوم صام عنه وليه. أخرجه البخاري من حديث عائشة عن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم. فقوله من مات وعليه صيام يشمل قضاء رمضان والنذر وبدل الهدي وكفارة قتل الخطأ، وكل صوم واجب. من مات وعليه صيام صام عنه وليه، يقضيه وليه. قالوا من يرثه. ثم ختم المصنف قال وكذلك نذر كل طاعة. والمقصود أن من نذر نذرا ومات قبل أن يوفي نذره أوفاه عنه أهله. نذر طاعة كالحج أو العمرة أو الصدقة أو الصيام، أهله يؤدونها عنه، لأن هذه من دين الخالق جل وعلا. نعم.
And then Sheykh Hafidhullah Ta'ala continued, he said, after mentioning the first state of the individual who delays his fast, making up his fast for the next Ramadan, and the second, the Sheikh mentioned the third state, and that is that the person who delays making up his fast until the next Ramadan, the Sheikh said that this individual delayed it because of an illness, and then he died before he could make up his fast, that there's nothing upon him. So he delayed his fasting because of his illness initially. Then he died, and he didn't make up his fast before he died, that this individual, there's nothing on him, because the initial reason why he didn't fast was because of his illness, and that he does not owe anything after this. The Sheikh said he doesn't owe anything after this, meaning that he doesn't make up his fast and he doesn't feed. That's the third state. The fourth state is whoever delays their fast, making up their fast because of his illness, and then he was healed, and before he died, he was healed and then he died, but he didn't make it up. So he was healed, he was well, and he died and he didn't make it up. The Sheikh said that this individual, he feeds, or it's fed, his family should take from his wealth, that this dead individual's family should take from his wealth and feed a poor person for every day that he broke his fast, for every day that he broke his fast. And the Sheikh said that the Musannif, the author, he said, except if it's a fast of regards to vows. He made a vow to fast 10 days, for example, and then he died. The Musannif says that this should be made up for him. That this should be made up for him. And Sheykh Ubayd Hafidhullah Ta'ala, he said the correct opinion, then he said, all Muslims, males, females, those who are present, and those who this may reach, these lessons is through the corroboration with Maktabat Salafiyya, Salafi publications. He said, the Sheikh said that the correct opinion is that which is mentioned in the hadith of Aisha radiallahu ta'ala anha, which is recorded in Sahih Bukhari, that the Prophet ﷺ said, and hadith Aisha marfu', report that the Prophet ﷺ, he said that whoever dies and upon him is fast, that his family should fast for him. So whoever dies and he owes a fast, then his family should fast for him. And the Sheikh said that, so this hadith incorporates the person who was supposed to fast in Ramadan, or the person who vowed to fast. And that is that it should be made up by his family. And then the Sheikh mentioned, he said, and also the vow of obedience. And every vow of obedience that the Musannif mentioned, and every vow of obedience. And when we say vow of obedience, that is, for example, vowing to do Hajj, or vowing to do Umrah, or vowing to give charity and its likes. The Sheikh said that this should be done, and this should be fulfilled by his family. This should be fulfilled by his family because it's something that is owed to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. because it's something that's owed to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.